Rear bag, you should have a user manual. You have your 4 corner straps. And all your hardware needed for the assembly. You have in here 2 Teflon washers and a nut. So it's good practice to put everything together prior to install. This is the hardware for the corner straps with safety screws. So you put one of these with a washer, and your hardware bag also comes with your own drill bit. And it also comes with a touch-up paint marker. Okay, it's best to take a measurement. Make sure you're centered. Right on. We're good now to remove the shipping screws. And it's a good practice to keep all these extra screws and washers. Okay, so when you receive your solar panel, it comes with a little hardware bag. Inside the hardware bag is some suction cups and some 2-phase tape. Of course, the suction cups will not adhere to the cover, so we have to install suction cups with the 2-inch tape. It's supposed to go on the the southwest corner of the tub. So you put 2-phase tape on your suction cup. The way this is slotted, you put it through the hole and slide it to one side, and I always do the other one the opposite side. So now we've already chosen this corner as our corner with the most light. We're going to install it in the corner, nice and straight. Light should be flashing blue, it's telling us that it's activated. And now it gives us enough cord to run our connection inside the cover. So now we're going to separate the cover by pulling the corners. Now if you go to the center, if you could put your hand on the foam here and hold the cover. Inside here is a positive connection that's not connected, because at the factory they don't want the batteries to drain. You make sure and connect that. In here is your temporary hook that was hooking the power cord, and now we run it to connect to the solar panel. And you connect it like such, making sure that the light's still flashing blue, knowing that everything is connected properly. Now we'll reinstall the corners. Tucking in the wire. Now we're ready to commence with the installation of the hardware. And we can remove that tag also. That was warning us that the battery was disconnected. The hammer, the 3/4 inch wrench is very handy. You give your partner at the other end 2 bolts. always put the drive shaft on the motor end first. And because we've had little burrs in the past, slide it back. Make sure it's in properly. Then we line up the non-motor end where it's not perfect. Take your 3/4 inch wrench, manipulate it a little bit. Slide that right in there. Now you can slightly tap. Get that in place. Now we're ready to install the U-channel. Always at the motor end, you want the bolts bolted at the motor end first, and then you can adjust this non-motor end by tapping it with the hammer. 1/2 inch wrenches. Okay. Here's the other one. This is a warning label with our shipping clip. We only remove the shipping clip when the drive shaft and U-channel is bolted in place. So now at this point, you can remove this tag, unscrew your shipping clip, and you can store the shipping clip in your tool bag to use on another occasion. I put the screw back in the hole so you'll always have the screw in place. And that shipping clip should be put in your tool bag. Same goes for the other non-motor end posts. Now we're ready to install our cutout portion of the U-channel. At this point we need power to the unit. Because of our shipping height, we have to bring it down to our install height. So you need your temporary cord to install in the motor end. Through the outlet provided here, or the inlet. Green is for ground. Okay. So always connect your black to black and your white to the brown. And now you're temporarily wired up. And ready for power. Put the cover back on the box. You might have to add a little bit of weight because there's no weight from the cover. The shocks have all kinds of power, pressure. Now, this looks like the proper distance. Take a measurement. 50.5, 50.5, 51.5. Inside that range, you're at the bottom. All your extrusion covers are identical. There is, of course, one with a label. I like to position this one at the motor end. Installing, always make sure the Teflon washer is on the outside of the extrusion in front of the screw. Just for tightening purposes, you want that perfectly in line. Bring your seal down and install your top bolt, making sure you have your bushing in place. This again does not have to be over torqued, just tighten slightly. At this point it's time to install the corner straps. You got your 4 screws with your washers. Always install the one side first. Make sure and do it hand tight so not to cause any cross threading. You do one side. It's a spring-loaded strap so you can bend it to the other side. You want to install all 4 first before tightening everything down. Now that you have all 4 straps installed, you can snug them up, pulling forward away from the cover, making sure that the post is nice and straight. We provided 16 safety screws, which are to be installed one at the top and one at the bottom on each side of the surface of the safety strap. Hold on very, very tightly because they're painted. Always make sure there's play in your extrusions when it's fully up. And always double check, make sure you got no binding, make sure the straps, everything's running in line.